Thompson leaves for Petrov. Sutton tried to get a touch. Goes at it to corner, but Larsson's there. Overhead. Addison's coming a long way to punch. Berg, handball appeals. Right on the edge of the box, referee waves no. Here's Bradback. Looking towards Olsen. And a better ball, had it found him, would have had Celtic in trouble.
It was a good idea. And it was a quick break, and that's what Rosenberg have to do. Referee, Mr. Saar, was more than adamant. No penalty. And while Celtic stood appealing, there we see the punch by the keeper. And there we see quite a clean touch, in my view, by Berg.
It would have been interesting had it been interpreted as hands, because it was just inside the box. Hofdoen, captain who's shown that he likes to stride forward. It's a wonderful challenge from Valhalla. And Thompson, brought on. Larsson. Thompson was clipped as he let it go. Larsson will continue regardless. This is Petrov breaking free. Definitely caught. Free kick on the very edge of the area. And it will at the very least be a yellow card for Jani Saarinen. There it is, a booking for the pin.
There's a lovely break by Larsson to play Petrov in. There we see Larsson running with the ball, aware all the time. Petrov breaking forward, just nicked in front of the Finnish defender.
A yard shy of that 18-yard line. Thompson, Lambert and Larsson have all played a part in teeing this ball up. Five-man Rosenberg wall, joined by Chris Sutton on the end. And Thompson has a mean left foot. Larsson leaves it for Thompson! Parkhead erupts.
It really wasn't that great a strike after Larsson ran over the ball, but the goalkeeper was completely unsighted. It went low through the wall. And I have to say, that's just the start Celtic need, and let's hope now that they can relax and play a bit of football. Maybe he'll relax too.
And Strand, another one of those clever little runs. Tried to find Rushfeldt. He stood tall and in the way. Here's a Gat. Again with that room. Again having a run at Saarinen. Around the outside. A Gat's past him. Now who can he find in the centre? Let's look towards Sutton, and it was just behind the striker. Thompson keeps it moving. Larsson jumps. Basma away. Now it's Lambert. Once again, Didier Agat causing the problem. Approaching stoppage time. It'll just be the 1 minute. Basma to Jonsson. It's a return from Olsen. Some time to check who's wearing what in the box, but then he runs into Lemon.
That's where they've let themselves down, Guy. You know, just out 15 yards outside the box, they've overrun the ball when they've been in good positions.
And there it is, half-time. Celtic, 1 goal to the good, thanks to Alan Thompson's left-footed free kick. Free kick was conceded by Jani Saarinen. He got a yellow card for his trouble. Means at half-time, it's Celtic 1, Rosenberg 0. Celtic start the second half. 1 goal to the good, hoping to continue Rosenberg's wretched record against Scottish opposition in Europe. Until tonight, they've played 4, they've lost 4. They haven't met Celtic before, back in 1972, 1973 in the Champions Cup. Celtic won 5-2 on aggregate. A certain Lou Macari scored in both those games. The start of the second half has brought about a considerable rise in volume once again. And Martin O'Neill animated as usual on the touchline. Might well have found Larsson here. Larsson with Hofdoen coming back in defence. Oh, very nearly rumbled through. The decision that's come in the end of it all is Rosenberg's. Hofdoen's hurt. scare for the visitors.
Credit Thompson there. He put Larsson away well. Larsson then had a real advantage. Houghton did great to get a cross in, but after he's ran the ball out, then Houghton collides with his goalkeeper. There we see the ball. Last touch Larsson. Last physical touch. The two Norwegians.
This is Sarun. Rushfeldt trying to get in between Valharen and Mjelby, and this is Olsen. Mjelby quickly out. Had to be. Balder finds a gap. Berg is in there snapping once more. Skamelsrud. Oh, he's done well. Skamelsrud looking for Rushfeldt. Valharen stretching every sinew to head away. And here goes Thompson. Sutton. All the way over to Didier Agat. I don't think he's going to get there. Saarinen will. He's really played it too hastily. Straight to Balder.
It's amazing the amount of square balls tonight that have been cut out, all misplaced.
Here's Alan Thompson, still the only goal scorer. A wrestling match going on between Jonsson and Sutton. Sutton was the aggressor, it seems. Olsen it was who went down. It was Thompson's challenge as the other two continue their duel. So Jonsson holding off Sutton. Strand dispossessed by Leonard. Sutton looking for a free kick, which he's got.
I think he comes too deep at times, Sutton. He's playing there right in his... You know, if he's pushed up there alongside Larsson, they can hit a slightly longer ball and transfer play into the half a little bit easier, quicker.
Doesn't look so far tonight as if it's going to be the night when Chris Sutton finally scores his first in the Champions League. He's played in two previous campaigns, one for Blackburn, one for Chelsea. Actually played in both Blackburn games against Rosenberg back in 95-96. Rosenberg's last visit to Britain in this competition was a 4-1 defeat at Ewood Park. Chris Sutton played his part but didn't score.
He's taking some stick tonight. I mean, particularly from that man Jonsson. He will get his shirt tonight, I'm sure.
Thompson's free kick. Sutton flicks it. This is Larsson! Harrison quickly out to deny the record-equaling goal.
Well, your man Larsson's disappointed, but really, the goalkeeper flew off his blocks there. Here we see the ball knocked in. As it's flicked across, with odds on Larsson. Wonderful save. Came so quickly, I don't think Larsson saw him.
Can't leaving corner duty to Thompson again. Will his time come?
No one on the line. Can't believe that.
And defenders guarding the post as it comes in with Sutton backing day. Sutton's gone down, but his head met the ball first. It's going to be a goal kick. The ball was falling. The usual pushing and shoving. Sutton doing as much leaning as anyone, but couldn't adjust his body shape to get his head in front of the ball. This is Guppy. Looking for Larsson. Houghton is with him. Larsson's just lost his footing. Don't often see that in an opposition penalty area. Skamelsrud caught by Lambert. Sutton wanted it. Lambert will have a go. Blocked by Houghton, who's in the walls again. All a bit scrappy before Sutton comes away. Sutton will have a dip. Oh, took a wicked deflection. And that's a good block by the goalkeeper.
That was good goalkeeping. And poor old Houghton down again. Been a hero tonight. Looks as though he's got a real crack there. It was good play by Lambert, wasn't it? And then Sutton did well as well. Got on with the game. Good ping. Got a deflection.
George helps it on. And gets it back from Frode Jonsson. Here's George again. Rushfeldt waiting. Rushfeldt's header! Wonderful save, Douglas.
It's a push. Referee's given a free kick, which will slightly unfair on Douglas, because really we've been talking about that save. He's had to concentrate for 80-odd minutes, and then when he's had to fly to his right and get that long arm, that right arm out, he's done magnificently to deny Rushfeldt. Sadly for him, the goal wouldn't have counted, neither would the save.
Jonsson forward, looking for his namesake, Frode Jonsson. All getting rather frantic. Balder does what he does best, clears it.
Yes, he's a good clearer.
Not time to cheer. Quite. Rushfeldt. Skamelsrud. Goes over towards George. Frode Jonsson will try and knock it back. Douglas holds. He's only got a 6-second time to hold on, though. Made the most of every one of them. Sutton. Now here's Guppy. He played 2 minutes of injury time. Off Jonsson for the Celtic throw. Martin O'Neill offers the ball back. The celebrations have started. Let us just hope they're not premature. Winsness. Guppy comes away. Still Guppy. Got Sutton with him. Good work from the once-capped England man. Houghton. Steely again. Berg. 3 minutes of stoppage time played. There will be at least one more. Jonsson forward. Valharen looks over his shoulder. Rushfeldt is with him. And Valharen has to put it out of play. Rosenberg throw, maybe one last throw.
Well, they wanted Rosed, and I think Valgaren's a footballer. Thought twice about Rosed, but that's where it's got to go.
And now Bent Inge Jonsson is going to try and hurl this one deep into Celtic territory. Chris Sutton's blocking the way. Sutton actually is just off the pitch and told to get back in. Up towards Frode Jonsson, handball appeals, but Jonsson got his shot away. I think the whistle had gone. So again, Douglas's save is a little in vain.
Yeah, he's been bright when it's countered. Let's see the challenge. I don't know if Mjällby got too tight. Douglas was equal to it.
If you can hear us above the din, it is very nearly full time. Seconds left. Sutton flicks. There it is, it's full time. It's another Celtic win, greeted with joy by Martin O'Neill and by the hordes of delirious Celtic fans. They're getting to like this Champions League business. For the second home game in a row in Europe's top competition, they've won by the 1-0. Henrik Larsson was the hero last time. This time it's Alan Thompson for Celtic. He's annoyed he didn't get his customary goal, but he won't mind the final score at Parkhead. Celtic 1, Rosenberg 0.